Hi, it's Paul from letslearnspanish.com, and in this short video I'm going to show you the absolute easiest way to express the future tense in Spanish. So there's actually two ways to talk about the future in Spanish. The first way is to conjugate each individual verb, and this is actually the hardest way. So as an example, if we take the verb hablar, which means to speak, then we tag on little endings onto the end of the full verb in order to express the future tense. So hablaré would be I will speak, hablarás, you will speak, hablará, he, she, or it will speak, hablaremos, we will speak, and hablarán for they will speak. Another example could be if we take the verb comer, which means to eat, and we tag on the exact same endings onto the end of the verb in order to express the future. Comeré, I will eat. Comerás, you will eat. Comerá, comeremos, comerán, and so on. So when you see it written out like that, it actually looks very logical and easy. But if you're just learning to speak Spanish and you're trying to express yourself in the real world when the pressure is on, then there's actually quite a lot of grammatical thinking that you have to do. First of all, you have to conjugate each verb individually, as I've just shown you. And secondly, you have to change the way you say or pronounce the word and put an accent on the final push of it. So that actually gives you quite a lot of grammatical thinking to do. And the more thinking that you have to do grammatically, the slower your Spanish is going to be, the less fluent you're going to be able to speak. Now in English, we can express the future by using going to. For example, I'm going to speak, I'm going to go there, I'm going to see her, they are going to buy it. And luckily in Spanish we can do the exact same thing. All you have to do is learn the following. These are 5 handles which will allow you to transform any verb in Spanish immediately into the future tense. So voy a would mean I am going to. Vas a means you are going to. Va means he, she, or it is going to. Vamos a means we are going to. And van a means they are going to. Now with those 5 handles, all you have to do is put a verb in front of them, the full verb, the infinitive, and you'll immediately be in the future tense. So let's go back to our first example here of hablar, which means to speak. So if I wanted to say I'm going to speak, I would simply say voy a for I'm going to, and then add the verb hablar. Voy a hablar means I'm going to speak. You're going to speak would be vas a hablar. He, she, or it is going to speak, va a hablar. We are going to speak would be vamos a hablar. They are going to speak, van a hablar. Now the important thing to notice here is that I didn't have to conjugate the verb. I left hablar as it was. I didn't touch it. All I did was put one of the 5 handles in front of it, and I was immediately able to express the verb in the future tense. Here we have the second example that we looked at, which was comer, to eat. And you can see you just put the same 5 handles in front of it and you leave the verb exactly as it is. So I'm going to eat, voy a comer. You're going to eat, vas a comer. He, she, or it is going to eat, va a comer. We are going to eat, vamos a comer. They are going to eat, van a comer. Let's take another verb, limpiar, which would be to clean. So I'm going to clean, voy a limpiar. You are going to clean, vas a limpiar. He, she, or it is going to clean, va a limpiar. We are going to clean, vamos a limpiar. They are going to clean, van a limpiar. So let's recap on exactly what we've just learned to do. This simple equation will allow you to instantly express any verb in the future tense in Spanish. All you have to learn is voy a, vas a, va, vamos a, or van a, and then whatever full verb you put in front of that, you don't have to conjugate it at all. You immediately get the future tense. So my final advice is this: to make certain that you really get this and to make it second nature to the point where you won't even have to think about it whenever you're speaking Spanish, the first thing to do is to memorize those handles, the conjugation of ir, to go. So that is what we've already learned: voy, pasa, va, vamos a, and van a. Then you take a list of 50 or 100 verbs and randomly test yourself on how you would express them in the future tense using those 5 handles. Now, I've actually gone ahead and done this for you already. You can simply visit the link below in the description box to take the test that I've prepared for you. If you can pass the test, you'll prove to yourself that you've really understood what I've taught you over the last few minutes, and then you'll be able to immediately implement it into your own spoken Spanish.